So how do you show someone else that you love them? And I'm going to do it through talking to our angels and hopefully give us a different way of thinking about how to show someone else that we love them. So this is the card that's like literally, I'll read forward first, music. And with this card, I will say there is a rhythm to a relationship, especially when you start a relationship, there's kind of like a chaotic rhythm. But once you get into the rhythm of a relationship, they always work late on Wednesday, or they always do this on this day, or whatever else. There's a rhythm to a relationship. But if that rhythm isn't following through after a short period of time, you've got to start asking some more entailed questions to get more information. My next card is this one. Focus. I will tell you, one of the hardest things to do when you start getting into a relationship is really focusing on the other person, asking them about their day, asking them to share information with you. It's one of those, it's usually easy at the beginning of a relationship, but as the relationship grows and goes towards things, sometimes we take people for granted. So it's really important to go back and focus in and ask, how was your day? What was the best part of your day? Or what did you enjoy the best? Or sharing some things about yourself and then asking them to share about themselves. And that's a great way to kind of keep that priority of growing and moving in a relationship and understanding who you're really in a relationship with. There's a harmony in a relationship, which I think is really interesting. And there's a harmony of when someone says something, are they always talking over you? And I think this is interesting as some person will ask a question and then a lot of times they don't even really give you an opportunity to answer it. They're kind of answering for themselves. Well, if you were to ask me about this and they kind of like, and it's like, wait, you asked me about this? So allow me to answer the question. And I think this comes in with some very interesting rhythms of, are they allowing you to talk? Are they always taking the lead role in talking about everything? Or communication? Are they taking over and not really letting you harmonize or voice things out? And it's right off the bat. It's this one. Emerging. I will tell you, one of the things that I have found in most relationships is when you start the relationship, who you are at that time is not who you are in a month or 2 months or a year or 5 years or 10 years down the road. We are always changing and evolving. And I will tell you, that's why it's important to really prioritize spending time with the person, asking them questions, listening to what they have to say, because it's one of those, it's kind of like you're always in a new relationship, not 100% new, but you know what I mean? It's like you're in a new relationship. You've really require asking questions and sharing things about yourself and having them share things about themselves. New love. I think when we start a new love, it's kind of the easiest part of a relationship. It really is, because we're so interested in finding out about who they are, where they showed up from, what kind of like what is their response to things. What kind of family did they have growing up? Where did they come from? Where did they grow up here? Did they grow up somewhere else? What is it like where they grew up? It's kind of the fun part about it, because you're really getting to know the whole person, who they are at that moment. But it's also important that you keep that new love energy growing and asking them what's coming up new, or what do you have coming up in your day, or what are you expecting for this next month, that sort of thing. And always talking to them about not only like right now today, but what is the future? Where is this future leading us into? So let's do the last card, children. I think sometimes we have a childlike innocence when we go into a relationship, or kind of like this idea of what love is as a child, of like, I want them to always hold my hand and I want them to always do this and always do that. But they're always growing and changing, and so are you. And the childlike part of this that can keep up with that is knowing that things are going to be changing, and literally always looking at it as, I can't wait to get to know you today. I can't wait to find out what your day was like, so I know who you are right now, this moment, in our future.